just had a really rough start to this prep, and I didn't know if I was gonna get through it. And it just feels good to be in a good spot mentally after something like that, and to have so many people who have helped me get here and supported me, including all you guys watching, my family and friends here. It's just something I'm really grateful for, and you know, the Olympia always brings out a lot of emotion in me. What is up, YouTube? Just over 2 weeks out, locked and loaded, getting down to it right now. My weight's creeping down, fatigue is creeping in, getting leaner and leaner every morning. This is one of those times where it's so cool at the end of a prep, because everything you do, you notice. If I have like an extra 100 grams of carbs, I look fuller the next day. If I have a little bit of this, I lose half a pound and I look drier. And everything, like every little thing that you change, down to sodium, calories, cardio training, rest days, your body looks different every single day. So it's pretty cool how like consistently you can manipulate it when you understand all your variables and you're being consistent across the board with everything. So a fun little time at the end of prep, but an exhausting time. Fucking Groundhog Day. I go to bed and I'm like too tired to brush my teeth. I wake up and I'm like, all right, let's do this again. But it's fun, very enjoyable. Not really enjoyable, very rewarding. But today's back day. First workout was at Axel, sadly. Missing him. Kick my ass for these workouts. But 2 weeks out, don't really need to be killing in the force reps right now. So it was good I got that out of the way 3 weeks out. Now we're just gonna be pushing hard still, a little bit less force reps, still going to failure, doing what I can. So, what's going on? Oh. Whew. Yeah. This machine is fucking so nice. You can just push to failure, close your eyes, and just fucking just pull your lats. Completely focus on your lats, go completely to failure, even when you're tired. Don't worry about form, hurting yourself. Feels great. They don't make them like they used to. Oh. A lot easier to roll the dumbbell than carry it. But just did reverse grip rows. I've been feeling those really good in my back lately. I don't know if my wrist mobility has gotten a little bit better this year. I don't know why it would have, but it feels better. So I do 2 working sets there. Felt really strong actually. Got like 12 plus reps, 275. So I can't complain about that. Do some heavy dumbbells and then move on to machines for the rest of the workout. Because why the fuck not? Alright, I'm gonna go up to 140s. They still feel pretty good right now, and then I'll drop down to 120s for my back off set. Call it a day for these bad boys. So I wanted to do both of these machines today. I was trying to figure out which one I wanted to do. I didn't know, so I just felt it, you know? Sometimes there's no science to it. It's all bro science, especially when you're a bodybuilder. Just do what feels right. But that, because it's a little bit more of a angled neutral grip, not quite overhand or underhand, it's kind of more neutral. It's similar to that dumbbell row. So I felt it a little bit more in my lower lat where I would have felt it in the last few exercises I did. So I'm gonna do a straight overhand chest supported T-bar row right here and pull a little bit higher because I want to get more of my upper back mid trap different from what I've just done. And then I'm gonna move on to this one. So sometimes you can't always stick to the plan. You just gotta feel it and do what feels right. Ooh, it's a little sketchy letting that weight stretch right now. Felt good to squeeze it, but at the end there, I'm like, damn, can't let that drop too fast. Wow, why am I so weak? Whew. Yeah. Whew, something about this machine, it just pulls in a position that no other machines do. It like pulls you like kind of out and down, and it pulls into like part of your like, not your outer or mid back, but that like, can't even explain it, my brain's fried. But it hits a part of your lat mid back that you don't normally hit, so. It feels good, life is good, just trying to get huge and shredded. Damn. My energy was really high at the beginning of the workout, and it just fucking plummeted. But the workout is not over, so I'm gonna pretend like it did not. I'm gonna go fuck up some pull downs and have a great day. Oh. It's one of the exercises where the way you move your head completely changes how you hit it. If I tuck my head back and I think like I'm getting into a back double bicep on stage, I feel way better, but subconsciously I always lean forward. So I'm trying to cue myself. You'll see my head go forward and then I try to remember to bring it back. So experiment how you want, but I'm trying to squeeze a little bit higher, my full back right here, instead of just my lats. So I'm kind of arching my whole head and back. Tell me it's bad for my neck, but just trying to get huge back, not have a good neck. Why not finish back with a little bit of reverse curls? People are telling me my brachialis is starting to look like a little bitch. To those people, I say my brachialis always look like a little bitch. So it is what it is. All right, so I wrapped up that back workout. Honestly, was a really good workout. I felt strong, felt good. Just about 2 weeks out and pumping out good weight right now, and my body's feeling pretty good, so I'm enjoying it. Just kind of keeping on pace right now, and it's been an interesting year. Ouch! Banged my knee, and I'm out of the Olympia. I figured it was time to do a little mental update. I break my knee on the counter here. Yeah, just update you guys where I'm at mentally, because I feel like I always do this at some point in my prep. And this year's been a little bit different. Every year I go through something that in the moment feels like extremely overwhelming and like challenging. And I've learned over the years that it's something that it's like a lesson in front of me that I meant to learn. And this year it hit me, like I haven't exactly said what was going on, but it hit me a lot earlier this year at like 10 weeks out or whenever that was. So I've had a lot of time to like self-reflect and like introspect and go and think about what it meant. And this is something I do a lot in my life. I'm definitely a big thinker. I'm an anxious person, but it also leads to a lot of good self-reflection. And a struggle I've had up and down throughout the years is finding the motivation to like keep going. There's something that's just easier about being an underdog with no expectation, chasing after somebody or something, being like, I'm going to beat that guy. I'm second place, I want to beat that guy. Or I'm a new pro, nothing's expected of me, let me prove myself. And there's something just a little bit easier about fucking finding a little fire in your ass like that, as opposed to when you've been winning for 4 years and there's no one to look at, there's no goal to look at, there's no thing that exists in front of you to chase after. You have to create it. And in searching for that, you can almost become lost and overwhelmed. And this year I've kind of realized that there isn't really anything I'm chasing, and I shouldn't be looking for anything, because what I'm chasing doesn't even exist yet. I'm creating the path for someone else to chase right now, and that's pretty fucking exciting if you ask me. It's an opportunity to kind of just no expectation on myself, because there's nothing out there to do or nothing to beat. I just get to come in and do whatever the fuck I want to do and take it day by day and be the best version of myself. So instead of like trying to find the motivation or the goal to chase after, I'm kind of like dissolving the idea that there even needs to be something like that to chase after, and going back to just what I love to do. Because initially I started bodybuilding without really a crazy end goal in sight, and I was kicking my ass in the gym, fucking starving myself, dieting, and doing all the things, and I just, because fucking bodybuilding is what we do. And this year it's kind of like I've fallen back into that in the last few weeks, and it's been honestly a lot more fun than a lot of years. And I think it's due to a few things, a lot of just personal growth and just relinquishing the expectation and pressure of things that I'm just constantly working on. And the more I realize that there's nothing to really relinquish, and that the pressure is built up in my own head as well. Like, pressure I'm trying to get rid of doesn't even exist. So now I'm not trying to get rid of the pressure. I'm trying to dissolve the concept that there even in it is any pressure. And then when I'm thinking about that, you're like, oh, fuck, like, what are you worrying about? And I mean, this year it's been me putting a lot of time, focus into the Olympia, pulling away from all the other things I have going on. I mentioned this about focusing on one external thing that I'm chasing after, which is the Olympia, and being the best I can at that, and not having too many things on my plate when I wake up in the day. It's like, no, I just got to be what Mr. Olympia is. And I'm Mr. Olympia, so I decide what Mr. Olympia is, so I'm going to decide what I'm going to be today. And with that being said, I pushed a lot of things out, but this year I've kept in a lot of more emotional, mental, internal things. So I have one big external goal, but I haven't suppressed my anxieties and my fears and my emotions. I've been a lot more accepting of them as they come, and I have the moments of stress when they come, and I'm like, you've been through this so many times and you've never let these stop you. They're gonna be here, so just sit with it for a moment, allow yourself to be anxious. Don't be like, oh fuck, this is gonna happen, and then get through it. And I do. And another problem that I've had in the past is foreboding joy. And when I'm on like a really good streak, like recently I've been feeling good, my body's been responding, I've been looking really good and just like feeling good, then I start to, oh fuck, something's gonna happen. This is feeling too easy right now, everything's going good, something's going to fall apart. And this year I had that thought still comes in my mind every now and then, but I stop myself now and I'm like, why, like, you have no idea what's going to come. Something might come. I'm not going to tell myself it's not going to come. The only fact that I do know is that I don't know what's going to come. So I've been focusing on when those moments come up, ask yourself, do you know what's going to happen? You know it's not going to happen? No, it might happen, it might not. But right now, I feel good. So take this moment in, like I've talked about, broaden your sight of view, look around you and be like, fuck, I'm here right now and I'm good right now. I'm happy, excited, motivated, doing good right now. Let's just enjoy this moment, because tomorrow I might have a shitty day and I might not feel like this and I'm going to wish I did. So in this moment, I'm going to enjoy that. And then tomorrow, if I feel like shit, I'm going to sit in that. And then, life just comes in waves. And once you realize that, it's never going to be like Chris is fucking motivated and good or Chris is bad. Chris is just a process of up and down, and you're just kind of along for the ride in life. You can't really control it all the time, but in the moment you can control your perception of everything. So whatever I'm experiencing in the moment, I can sit in that experience, because that's the only reality I know. What's happened in the past and what happened in the future is completely out of my control. It's already happened. I can only control my perception in the current moment. And the more focus I've done on that and just kind of pulling myself back into that moment of either just focusing on practicing gratitude in the moment for being like doing cardio, and I'm standing there and I'm like, I have energy to keep going after 45 minutes. Like, fuck yeah, this feels good. Like, I feel good right now. And in moments where I'm like, oh my God, I can't even do 20 minutes. Where I'm like, well, you feel like shit today, but you're still going to do it. So get through it. And it's just taking it day by day. And I don't even really know if I'm making sense right now, but it's just something that's been on the process of my mind of kind of dissolving the expectations of what needs to be and just kind of experiencing every single moment as it comes. And like I said, understanding that there's nothing I'm chasing. The goal that I'm chasing doesn't exist yet. And that's something that's just exciting. And stepping into that unknown is kind of scary, but it's exciting. And it's what separates fucking long-standing repeat champions from the people who just kind of fire up and then sizzle out. And I want to be the person who comes up here and fucking holds it, because every single year I realize I have this like level of more potential in me, and I realize there's probably a limitless bound of potential in me, and I just got to keep unlocking more and more and more and more, and just doing it as I can. So it's honestly a super exciting thing, and it's really fun kind of unlocking new levels of your mind, I guess. And it's one of the things people ask me, what do you love so much about bodybuilding? That's literally the number one thing I love about bodybuilding is the mental like growth it gives you, the opportunity for self-reflection and challenge that it gives me, and that how much that spreads into every other aspect of my life. So it's been a lot of fun pushing myself and kind of becoming more resilient and stronger and aware over the past few years. And as I was saying, this year focusing a little bit more on like that emotional side. Like this year, instead of suppressing my emotion, I've allowed it to come up, and that's honestly enabled my relationship to be a lot more connected throughout prep, rather than in the past we've disconnected at the end of prep. I'm super locked in, suppressing all my emotion. Courtney understands what I gotta do, is like, we'll reconnect after the Olympia. This year I'm really trying to put an effort into like sharing with her as my emotions come up and talking with her, and she's there for me, she supports me, and then she's able to give more to me because she understands more of what's going on. And it's honestly made us a lot closer together, and we're far from perfect, and it's still difficult going through preps. But I've realized that not only am I becoming a better bodybuilder, but I believe I'm becoming a better partner in my relationship, hopefully a better man along the way. And that's fucking the trophy I need right there. That's something I'm extremely proud of. So yeah, with all that being said, been a good year so far. I don't know. Just had a really rough start to this prep, and I didn't know if I was going to get through it. And it just feels good to be in a good spot mentally after something like that, and to have so many people who have helped me get here and supported me, including all you guys watching, my family and friends here. It's just something I'm really grateful for. And you know, the Olympia always brings out a lot of emotion in me. I don't even know why I'm crying, but at least I have crying positive feelings and gratitude that I'm able to feel now, rather than like suppression and anxiety and overwhelming pressure that has caused me to kind of break down in the past. It's just different this year, and I think it's just a testament of what I've been through in the past and learning from it and growing from it, because it's really all we can do. But yeah, this is a fucking long rant, and I didn't mean to cry on this, so yeah. Anyways, appreciate you guys for watching, as always. Appreciate the support, as always. It means a lot to me. Chasing after number 5 this year is going to be special. This journey alone has just been special, and I'm just excited to get back up on stage and just fucking tie a knot on this one. So, yeah. Peace out. Thanks for watching.